Today we're going to go through a short 5-minute practice focusing on the breath and the movement within the rib cage. And this area of the body can impact the pelvic floor and the movement within the pelvic floor tremendously. So this is often a good place to start. So find yourself in a seated position, whatever is most comfortable for you, whether that's crossed legs or back on your heels or sitting with a prop underneath. Just start to settle in here. You might close your eyes if that feels safe and comfortable for you, or you might leave them open. And without passing any judgment, just start to notice your breathing. As you breathe in, where do you feel movement happening in your body? And what does that sensation feel like? And as you breathe out, again, where do you sense that movement? And is there any qualities within the breath, maybe ease, or does it feel sticky or difficult? And again, without judging, just noticing, observing. And start to bring your awareness to your lowest ribs. So a little bit under where a bra strap would lie. You can also take your hands to those ribs as well if that feels comfortable for you. And as you breathe in, maybe allowing your lowest ribs to expand out into your hands or into the space around those ribs. And as you exhale, those ribs just approximate back towards the midline. As you inhale, there's this 3-dimensional expansion, both out into your hands, also towards the back of those ribs. And as you exhale, they gently come back towards midline. You can feel free to take your hands away from your ribs now if they were there. And maybe see if you can create that sensation of this opening without any hands-on feedback. And exhaling nice and slow. So this rib cage movement is important because it really helps the diaphragm, which is our breathing muscle that sits at the bottom of our rib cage, to expand down like an umbrella, kind of opening into the abdominal cavity. And with this movement, our pelvic floor also follows suit. So maybe as we breathe in, visualizing that expansion and exhaling nice and slow. And those slow exhales can be super helpful for bringing down our nervous systems, toning down that fight or flight response. And we'll start to just invite some gentle movement here. So planting your left hand down just by your side. If you need a block to lift yourself up a little bit, that's fine too. And we'll take the right arm and just inhale out at a diagonal, like you're spiraling through the rib cage. And then exhale to just bring your right hand to match your left, flexing through the spine, rotating through the ribs. Inhale here in this position. Notice how this inhale might feel different. And then exhale to open. Take an inhale here, noticing now where your breath goes, and then exhale to rotate. And we'll just move with this breath now, inhaling to open, and exhaling to rotate. And our next inhale, we'll just come back up to a seated position, plant the right hands, and the left arm comes out at a diagonal. Inhaling here, And exhaling to rotate, bringing that left hand to the right. Inhale here, notice that expansion through your back ribs. And then inhale, exhale, open. Inhale now, noticing where your breath goes here. Maybe it's more the front ribs. And then exhale, we'll rotate. Once more through this movement now. Inhaling, reaching. And exhale, bringing that hand back to match. And then inhaling back up to a seated position. And from here, we'll just inhale to reach the arms in opposite directions. And then exhale, give yourself a big hug, wrapping your arms around your shoulders. And as you take a breath in, maybe you send your breath to the space between your shoulder blades. And notice what that feels like. And then you can bring your hands back down wherever they're comfortable. And just take 3 of the slowest breaths you'll take all day. Especially focusing on that nice, slow exhale. And just utilizing some of these techniques or kind of breath work movements as you go about your day. Maybe to notice and just bring yourself back to your body. Thank you.